Hi guys, Alan here. Well, one of the tanks has arrived, which is a Tetra Startline 105. The actual tank's quite good. I will turn the light on in a minute, show you how bright the light is. I'm not going to use the filtration that it came with. It was, well, I'll show you. It's this. Now it does have a compartment for a preset heater, which is here. But that's the only bit of filtration, and to be fair, it's quite pants, to be honest, so we're going to have a look at that. I might set it up just to see how it runs and maybe do a little review on that. The quality of the tank, very good. I'm quite happy. There are a couple of little niggly things which ain't really important. The first thing I'm going to show you is this. This is all loose. This was actually loose and fell out when I opened it. The little port here, which is quite good, little feeding tube. Let me turn the light on. I'll use Alexa to turn the light on. Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Oh, and there you go. That's a very bright light, which I think is quite good. It's quite a unique light. Sorry about the cuckoo clock. Alexa, turn the lights off.
Okay.
There is a switch on it, which is, I don't know why they still profess to put the switches there. It's down the back of the tank, so you can't actually get to it, so you're going to have to use a plug to get to it because it's not that long. Having said that, the actual lid does come up. I'm going to show you that, which is like this. There you go. And will sit nicely there, like that. So that's quite cool. I'm quite happy with that. The light is, as you see, bright. There are no blues. It's just purely a white light. But if you look on the inside here, you do have a position for another light. However, I'm probably going to go with an Aqua Sky later on. Purely for the timing thing. I believe that this is the second one down. The 16 watt will do this 100 litre tank on the height of it, so that'll be good. I will be using the sponge filters. I quite like the idea of those, but I'm going to see how they run, because obviously I'm going to have to keep the water level down, otherwise it's just going to splash the guard. In the kit that you get, this is from Argos, by the way. At the moment they had a special deal on. It was £109 for 100 litres, well 105 litres this tank. It's 80 centimetres by 40 by 40. According to the box, I actually checked that, it's not. It's 75 by 39, you know. The other tank's going to go there, which is going to be my shrimp tank, but we'll deal with that. You do get some basic flakes from, obviously, from Tetra. You do get something which I think is quite cool, that, which is quite good. We'll see what happens with that. That's just a water conditioner. That's not obviously something that I kind of expected some bacteria. The heat is a preset one. It's tiny, works on the flow. The other thing that kind of bugs me is, even though that's a preset thermometer, it doesn't have, I mean, every tank that I've ever bought throughout the years normally comes, if it's a kit, normally comes with a thermometer. Normally you get the little cheap ones, which I think fine, they do the job. I mean, it's easy to calibrate. But this didn't come with one, so I'm not sure how I'm going to check the temperature on this. I will be doing a scape on this. I've got something in mind. And I've got another tank, another shrimp tank. I can't get the racking in here, which is what I wanted to do. Purely because the racking that we had basically would have destroyed the floorboards. I did try and reinforce the floorboards with cross beams. Wasn't to do. We're in a single story house, so it was kind of awkward. However, that still gives me 4 tanks to mess about with. I would like to do maybe put the live bearers and that in here, and keep the other one, the main tank for the, well, the rescue tank for the cichlids. I don't know yet, but I just wanted to give you a little quick update. I mean, for £105, you can't go wrong. Seriously, guys, you can't go wrong for that. It doesn't have a stand, but you can probably pick up a stand. I mean, I picked up this little stand here for 100 quid, just to put that on there. We're going to get a beta tank probably next to it, which is going to be another flex maybe, or I'm thinking of something else, but I don't want to go into words for that, just in case that doesn't come up. I'm feeling my way with YouTube, not to promise things, which is quite cool. I will be doing some updates on the other tanks. I did have the Inkbird system that doesn't seem to work, but we may have some other issues. I'm gonna do the scape on this. I'll do some pictures, maybe go through some pictures and some voice. I'm not sure about that. The only thing I do like about that is it does, you know, it's directional. But I'm gonna see. I think the way to go is going to be sponge filters. Obviously it's going to be cheaper with sponge filters, but the light, I mean, is very bright. So it was just a quick update on what was happening. And I'm going to paint the back, or put a backing down. I can put a backing down at any time. It doesn't need to be. I may even get the plants to be the backing. I'm a bit dubious because I don't like these sponge filters like that. I'm probably only going to run the one sponge filter, but we'll see. Okay guys, well, thanks for watching. This was just a quick thought on the Tetra tank. It's the Tetra start line, or starter line 105. Turned up from Argos, you know, I can't fault Argos, to be honest. All the silicon, everything's great. It is a floating base as well, which is a good thing. I think every tank should be a floating base, which means you don't have to put a safety mat under now. The Roma 240 LED has that, and the Flex, no, sorry, yeah, the Flex doesn't have it. Looking at it now, the Flex doesn't have it. So we're going to get some stuff done in here today, and I'm going to upload a couple of videos. I might put it all into one. But if you've got any thoughts on this, I'll tell you what, as a starter tank, guys, I would highly recommend it, but make sure you have the room for it. It is quite a lump actually, but it fits perfectly on that. So guys, you have a good one. We'll speak soon. Just a note on what I'm going to be doing as well. I've got 9 litres of plant soil by JBL. It's called ProScape, and I'm going to go with the river sand, which is going to be a path. I'm going to try and do something a bit different. I'm going to try and mix them, and obviously I'm going to use the slate. I'm going to break the slate up and make some little borders for it. I'm not into scaping. I prefer nature or natural look, but for the sake of a video, I thought that would be quite cool to do. Remember guys, plan things out. When you're doing anything, you've got to understand where you start from. Don't rush in. I know it's easy to do that. With this one, it's going to be particular. Obviously I'm not going to cycle the plant. I'm not putting plants in. I'm not going to do anything until this is set up. And now what I normally do is I'll fill it up halfway with water and let the soil do itself. I'm going to pump the water through a filter that I'm going to make, and just let it do its stuff. I wanted black, but this stuff is brown, but it's the smaller stuff, so I can basically use what I want when I want. Obviously I'm not going to probably go with Cories in this, because the Cories will just destroy whatever aquascape you do anyway, but we'll see about that. So this is the stuff I'm going to do. Now I'm going to plan it out. Basically one corner is going to have the ProScape soil, and the other corner is going to have the ProScape soil, and in between we're going to have a little path per se of sand. That should give me what I need. Now I do believe with this, it's a bit like the ADA stuff, where you get a kind of an ammonia spike right at the beginning as it releases the nutrients. I'm happy with that, because I will be doing obviously a cycle in the tank, so we need to find out. I'm going to use the 2 sponge filters in there to start with, just to cycle both filters at the same time. So I'm going to get on, and I should take some relative pictures and maybe shoot some video halfway through. You don't need to see it. That's how it stands at the moment. And we'll see how we get on in a few minutes. Back in a sec.